Hey guys, Chris here, aka Warchild V1, and we are back with some more Dark Souls Remastered. I figured before I kick off this video, let me go ahead and show you the stuff I've done different. So on the first video, I went and showed you a number of things, like I had a guy named Warbuild. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. He's been deleted and replaced by Bible Thumper. This guy's a fairly high level, but he can fast roll with almost anything. I can carry 2 heavy weapons and still fast roll. He's alright. He's alright. That's Bible Thumper. I finished that one. I finished my new war build, which is completely different than ever. As you see, 68 endurance. This is my first time to have a fast rolling war build, and I freaking love it. So my war build is now a fast roller. What else have I done since then? Let's see. I already had Big Booty Beth. I already had that. I believe Night was already done. Here's the guy we're working on. Oh, right. And I started another character. I haven't been leveling him up much because I've been spending all of his money on modifying the flame. He's a pyromancer, so. All right, let's kick it off. So yeah, I have been very busy since my last episode that I recorded, but very busy. But that's all right. So any character I delete, I'm writing down how many hours I had with it and what new game I was on, so I know what I'm deleting, so I can keep track of my hours like I used to do. But like I said, I'm Chris, also known as Warchild. Welcome to the video. I have 0 souls, which makes me wonder. Oh, right. I died over at the Skellies. It wasn't a big deal. I had like nothing. So we've checked out everything here at Firelink that I know to check out.
What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
So that's all we got here. Let's go ahead and move through the Burg and just... I am planning on being very meticulous about everything I do, period, on this playthrough. I don't want to miss items. I'm going to be very meticulous about everything. Just so you know. And I do not plan on pre-recording a ton of videos. The max I'm going to do is 2 pre-recorded videos. That way, if someone says, hey dude, you need to go do this before you do that, then I'll be able to actually do it. So I'm planning on recording 2 videos right now, and that's it. When usually I would sit down and record 5 or 6 in one sitting. And then the next day I'd do the same, and the next day I'd do the same, and eventually I've uploaded 5 videos and I got 20 to upload, you know. So I'm not going to do that on this series. Just so you know. Nice. I will probably put that on. Like I said, this playthrough is going to be very different from anything I've ever done. I plan on getting a lot done before we even go to Anor Londo. Like, I'm talking a lot. This is going to be very, very different. That was just souls. That was just souls. I was about to go read some items. I have decided to make one little change with my build. I was only going to have, I believe, 10 decks. I'm bumping that up to 12. Without 12, there's so many things that you cannot do. And I think I would like at least 12. You know, you can't wield a bow and arrow without 12. You can't wield a S-stock or a halberd or anything without 12. So we're going for it. Yeah, I do plan on just getting a ton done before we go to Anor Londo, like a ton. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still loving this game, even though I've played it way too much. This is a game that I'll eventually get burnt out on, and then I always come back to it because it's my favorite game. So it's a game that I always seem to come back to. That's so funny. And the guy that's just chilling over here, sometimes you'll see him run out and go that way into that building and then down that direction. It's like he's trying to... Oh, he did! He did! There he goes! He did. He's trying to get you to chase him through an ambush. And he'll actually catch up with me here in a little bit. Yeah. He's got this pathing to really jack with you, get you to chase him through the ambush and all that mess. He started off right over here at the dead end. So there's so much more stuff that I've noticed just from playing the game. Like I said, I've built 2 full new characters. One's on New Game Plus, one's on Plus Plus. Like, I've done a lot since the last video I recorded, and the bad thing is, that was only... I recorded that not quite a week ago. So I've beat the game 3 times since then, as dumb as that is. And I was being fairly meticulous doing it, because I always have a lot of stuff I want to grab. I have a number of things that I'm always meticulous about when I play this game. I always get this humanity. I don't always get it the way I just did. We could have just made the jump and got over here, but... One thing I did notice I think is really cool. There's the guy that... Yeah. One thing that I think is quite cool. That's freaking... That's the Capra boss room, dude. That's it. It's not that far away. Nothing is spawned in there right now. That's the Capra boss room. This right here is the lower Burg down there. It's where you get ambushed. Yeah. The intertwining level design is quite awesome. Oh, whoops, that didn't work out, did it? That did, though. Alright. So, unfortunately, each and every level is probably going to take stupid amounts of time. But that's, you know, my fault. My bad. I had to stop and grab some water. Some good water, too. I love that first encounter of Hellkite. If you're new to the series and you see that, oh man, it's like, oh god. So he's going to come up and kill me in a minute? If you're new, he'll come kill you in a couple hours. You're alright. You're alright for now. If you're not new, he'll come try to kill you in, what, 10, 20 minutes. My first time, it took me a while to memorize the Burg. That was real smart. That was real smart. This is not exactly my favorite weapon here. But that shield is definitely better than this one. Let's see. Wooden shield. Vertically elongated wooden shield decorated with a white dragon. And then it just explains that they're lighter. Wooden shields are lighter, but not as tough. So it just kind of explains that it's a elongated wooden shield with a white dragon on it. Yep, cool stuff. Ooh, one thing I'm wondering, though. So its magic defense is not that great compared to this one because it's not made out of the, what is it? The offspring of the stone arch trees. So this is a different type of wood, therefore different types of elemental. Oh, let's do a paper check on that. I got 1 HP. 1 HP. Woo! That would have been pretty darn embarrassing. Yes, I'm gonna die a lot in this playthrough, but hopefully not like that. Oh, it's Dark Souls though. You never know. This game's mean to you. It's really mean. Before we even talk to him, let's go ahead and get some souls out because I plan on spending some here. There's a number of items I would like to purchase. And I don't remember if it was on this playthrough or a different one where I was lucky enough to get a bow in the Undead Asylum during the tutorial. It was not this one. Yeah, I had a guy drop me a bow there. It's like, really? You can get one before you even go to Lordran? That's awesome.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
As he slowly rubs that, I don't know, bucket, I guess you would call it. Looks like part of a barrel. Purchase item. So item number 1, very importante. Item number 2, also very important. Dried finger with multiple knuckles. strengthens connection to other worlds, but use with caution. Lloyd's Talisman we've read, Fire Bombs we've read, Throwing Knives are limited range accuracy compared to arrows, but offer a quick and easy ranged attack, yeah. Repair Powder, light enchanted golden powder, repairs weapon equipped in the right hand. Use of a weapon depletes its durability and eventually renders it ineffective. Repair Powder is a precious method of repair on the battlefield and obviates the need for a repair box. That's a new word for me, obviate. Residence Key. Key to a residence in the Undead Burg. Simple, sturdy design of the locks in the Undead Burg keeps out unwanted visitors, but this is a standard key in those parts and will open several residences. Another very important one for us. And something else I would like to get, but I probably don't have the money for, is this bow. Oh,
Thank you kindly.
We'll be back. We will be back. You got more to tell me?
You again. I hope you've brought plenty of souls. Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake, and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
And he is correct. He just told us about the goat demon Capra that's down below, and the Taurus demon, the bull demon Taurus that's up above. That's really cool that he kind of tells you what's coming up. I like that, you know? I like that. So I will do my best to try to switch it up and use different weapons throughout this playthrough. And I think I have decided I'm gonna have to level up a Pyroflame anyways to talk to Quellana. Therefore, I'm gonna use some Pyros because I can. So let's equip a Pyroflame in my second right-hand slot. I usually put in the left-hand slot, but for this build, it's going to be in my right-hand slot. Oh, jeez. Pay attention. This is Dark Souls, dude. This game is deadly if you just go in all willy-nilly. Ooh! Give me a broken straight sword. Yes! Oh my god, that's in-game material. Like, we're going to go beat this shit now. So there's like this whole jumping pattern that you can do from here that gets you down to Capra Demon early. I've never attempted it and I don't plan on it today. Just saying, it's a thing. Let's make the jump. What do you say? I did it! Yay! I did too. Rear ahead. Oh no. Alright, so we got a light crossbow and standard bolts. Let's just go down the safer way because I don't know why. Let's see. That should be right here. Light crossbow, standard crossbow issued to soldiers. While bows require both hands, a crossbow is held in one, but arming each bolt takes some time. Yeah, but it fires faster. If it fires faster, you just have to reload afterwards. I actually love crossbows. I don't use them, you know, in PvP and stuff. So therefore, you don't see me using them often. But I love crossbows. They're quite useful. I wish you could aim them like a bow, in which case it would be way more useful. I guess let's go ahead and light this bonfire. I have no need to stoke it up and get more... you know, Estus out of it. This is not going to be a playthrough where I'm trying to stay human all the time just so I can get invaded. It's going to happen, don't worry about that. But it's not going to be as on purpose as usual. A lot of times I try to stay human on purpose because I know you guys like that more. But I'm trying a whole different kind of thing this time, so... So I'd still like to buy 2 items from the merchant down there. One being a reinforced club. I want one right now. Another being a bow. So what I'm going to do is go and kill like every one of these enemies around here. And I've decided in the end, I'm not going to have the armor that I said. I found out while talking to my friend Biz and Daedric and Metal that the armor that I had picked out for this is a straight up try-hard armor build. That's what all the tryhards use. And I've decided I'm not going to do that. I was literally doing it because it's the lightest armor I could find and still get a little bit of poise out of. But you know what? Maybe we'll just have a little bit less poise and actually look a little better. So, yeah. I don't have a problem with going all try-hard, but if that's something a lot of people do already, then I'd rather not. I don't mind the try-hard aspect, that's fine. That just means it's good, right? I mean, if everyone says that's what all the tryhards do, well, there's a reason for it, right? It's kind of like a Giant Mom or Giant Dad. There's a reason for it. It's because it works. It's, oh! Whoa! Oh! That hurt pretty good. Screw you, buddy. So I've been looking for mods recently for PC. I don't have Dark Souls Remastered on PC, but I'm gonna get it. I'm actually running out of game saves on here. Especially once I finish this character and finish my Pyro, I will only have one game slot left, and that's the guy I'm thinking about doing the Vegeta one-shot challenge with. But in Dark Souls Prepare to Die Again mod, they actually put a archer right over here, which is a real pain in the ass. I love it. And I was thinking I would love to go play that mod, but if I'm gonna, I want it to be on the remaster. I would guess you cannot bring game saves from the regular over to the remaster. If you can, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think you can, though. Kill this guy, then the archer. Sometimes I'm lucky and get some of the stuff I want here in the Burg right off the bat. I still want a Hollow Soldier waistcloth, because for a while that's probably going to be my only poise, you know. For a little bit at least. Yeah, for a little bit that'll be my main poise thingy-mabob dealio. I do have a short sword. It's not like the... Hold on, what do you got for me? That'll give you some poise. It's just ugly as shit. 15. Alright, so... We never read this. But there's no real lore other than it explains that the flow of time is distorted. Yeah. Oh, wait! Pine resin! Yeah. Gold pine resin. Rare pine resin which emits golden sparks applies lightning to the right-hand weapon. Affected weapon inflicts rare lightning damage, making it effective against targets which are resilient to both magic and fire. Very effective against dragon family foes. And pretty damn effective against black knights. So we're gonna do this. Hopefully I can land this backstab. If not, it's alright, but nope. Oh man, I'm no longer fast rolling. Oh no. This is bad. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I'm hurt. Okay. I think one more of those and we'll be good. Or I could just totally lob a fireball at him. Or two. You know, I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Blue tear stone. Nothing great about it, but I will probably use it for now. I can wield a straight sword, short sword, whatever. Blue Tearstone Ring. The rare gem called Tearstone has the uncanny ability to sense imminent death. The blue Tearstone from Katarina boosts the defense of its wearer when in danger. So the Tearstone itself is a gem that can sense imminent death. That's cool, dude. See, I didn't know that. Man, I'm already learning so much on such a short piece of an episode. That's really, really cool to me. Alright, so now we're going to go buy a bow and a reinforced club and some arrows. And then we'll be good to move on for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and not buy the chainmail. Like I said, now that I know that's something that a lot of people do. I literally didn't know that. Like, I'm not like looking up armors, or else I would probably have something that looks better than what that sounds like. I've tried it out before with a character, and it's okay. It's not the worst look. I just wanted it for its poise. But so you notice when you stagger an enemy like that, you get this extra like stagger damage. I don't know what to call it. When someone's staggered from hitting your shield, if you hit them, you deal slightly more damage.
Oh, there you are. Still keeping your marbles all together? Then go ahead, don't be a nitwit. Never hurts to splurge when your days are numbered.
Right? Purchase item. Alright, we're buying a few things here. I would like one of these, because this is going to be somewhat of a strength build. I guess we could go ahead and read this just because we're here. Chainmail armor of the interlinking rings of steel is common throughout the human world since it can be easily produced and is not too heavy but offers a good defense. Knights may favor flashy armor, but for warriors on the battlefield, anything is fine as long as it keeps them alive. Yeah, I hear you there. Gauntlets made of soft leather, one of the more common kinds of protective gear. These gauntlets actually have poise also. Everything about this set has poise. So I was planning on getting this chainmail armor. But I'm seriously not trying to be that life. So let's buy this. I would like a heater shield. It's one of my favorite shields. In fact, it's a small metal shield. It's easy to use and one of the smallest shields that offers 100% physical damage reduction. That's kind of why I like it. This is just a leather covered shield. Very small round metal shield for parrying attacks. Small leather shield. Has critical spots in metal. The rest is leather wrapped wood. There's no lore in any of this, I don't think. Maybe this one. Round wooden shield crafted in Lordran, decorated with an ancient Labrise axe. The giant trees of Lordran are distant offspring of the great stone arch trees and then inherits the properties, blah, blah, blah. So what, 65? Yep, 65 magic reduction. That's good. Let's go ahead and buy... I buy the $10 bolts instead of the $3... I mean arrows instead of the $3 arrows. I don't know. You can buy a lot more of the others.
Thank you very much. Come back soon.
Anything else that you have to say since we bought more?
Oh, I hope you've brought plenty of... Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all.
Okay. We're good. Reinforced club. A club with leather nailed to the pommel. The Burg Undead merchant proudly peddles this club, but its reinforcement is shoddy. Indeed, its attack is stronger, but the club is no longer dependably sturdy. Well then. We're just going to be medium rolling for a bit. That's okay. Since that's the case, I mean, I might as well put on a few things, right? No point in sitting at the bonfire because I won't get any more Estus than I already have. So let's go. Let's go. Guess we'll go ahead and take on the Taurus demon, the bull demon ahead. I cannot go down below. We can't go talk to our buddy down below. He's one of the big story characters in the game. So we'll go up here, we'll kill this little crystal lizard that likes to chill. Very important that we do this, even on a playthrough where I skip fighting this boss. I always come in here just to do this, because you usually get another chunk and some twinkling, so. And 2 souls, 2 whole souls. See, I don't know what I would have done with myself without those 2 souls. Alright. No waistcloth for me. So this is not a place where I like to waste pine resin, unless I'm just really in a hurry to kill him. I guess we'll go ahead and do the plunging attack. I don't always do that. But I guess we will, just because, why not? I actually find it a lot of fun to go and upgrade stuff and then come here. But it's just, there's almost no point. He's just, makes him way too easy then. There we go. Oh, you know what? I have pyromancy. I just thought of that. Yeah, I just thought of that. I normally just kind of take it and speed them up, you know? Like so. You just gotta, like, unlock. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that attack, because even if you're, like, way behind him, he turns all the way around to hit you with it. This attack. The best thing I can find is to roll at him, because he seems to hit you otherwise. Alright. We done did it. It would have been nice to get his axe, because that's going to be one of my end game weapons. That's alright, we'll just buy one though. It costs 10,000 souls. We'll be alright. I don't necessarily need it, it's just I'm going to have the strength to one-hand it, so I figure why not. Why not? And I do plan on trying to switch it up and not just sticking with the same weapon every video. So I figure every couple of videos I'll use a weapon. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try to change it up a little bit for you guys.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little strange, but everything here is.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Sure, I got all the time in the world, bro.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Be glad to.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Thank you very much.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
So this Sumbro really loves the sun. And he's just going to seek out his time trying to find his own sun, I guess. I don't know. I've never exactly understood him completely. Uh-oh! Big red wings! Yeah, I could have took a couple more steps and been alright, I guess. Okay. When he does that, you can actually right now run all the way under him without getting hurt, I believe. Thing is, though, I kind of want to chop off his tail. We're actually going to use it for a second. And besides, I'm trying to get all that kind of stuff to read the lore. So what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and get the 12 decks so we'll be able to wield his tail. Get rid of these souls in case something bad happens. Go ahead and re-equip this gold pine resin, because that makes it really easy to get the tail. Just takes 2 hits with this club. So that's the plan. Plus we're about to get 500 souls just for doing this. Look, 500 souls. Alright. Where did he go? Oh, he flew around to do that. That's nuts. That guy might have something I want. The problem is he's not going to be there anymore after I touch this bonfire up here. Let's get that tail, man. Get that tail. All you do is run in and go 1, 2. That's it. I don't know if he's gonna... Oh no, he was gonna fly away. I thought he was about to breathe fire, so I sat down. Damn, so I did just lose whatever that item was on the body up there. Got us a claymore. And some souls, man. Some souls. Let's go check out his tail real quick. Let's see what it happens to tell us. To tail us! Alright. The Drake Sword. This sword is one of the rare dragon weapons. It's formed by a drake's tail. Drakes are seen as undeveloped imitators of dragons, but they are likely their distant kin. The sword is imbued with mystical power to be released when held with both hands. And that's that mystical power. Too bad that I'm like wasting the sword. But I think for the moment, what I'm going to do is take my time and sit here and farm these 3 soldiers until I get a waist cloth. And that'll also get us some souls, so why not? So yeah. Oh my god, well, never mind about that. I don't even have to cut the video. I just got it on the first try. That's going to be my first set of poise right there. Willing to bet that if I take these off, I could probably no, can't fast roll with this weapon. Alright, well, forget farming then. That's not going to have to happen. Go ahead and get a little bit of endurance in there. Yeah, let's put the helmet back on. Just for that poise, man. Well, so this used to be the weapon that you get if you wanted to be OP early. Well, it's not OP at all. It's just If you want to be stronger than average early, there you go. This sword does hurt early in the game. You can make any other sword hurt just as much. And you don't get upgrade materials for this thing for quite some time. Oh my god. Look at the difference in stability. That may not sound like a lot. Yeah, it weighs a lot more, but from 55 to 62 stability, that's actually quite a big deal. Oh yeah, we're sticking with that. We so are. Let's see what it says though. Shield of the Black Knights that wander Lordran. A flowing canal is chiseled deeply into its face. Long ago, the Black Knights faced the Chaos Demons and were charred black, but their shields became highly resistant to fire. So really, and I actually kind of learned that from some interviews that I just recently read, old interviews though, that really a Black Knight is just a Silver Knight that's been charred in the flame from when from when Gwyn linked the fire. So they're charred Silver Knights. And apparently in that same interview, just like this says, they were meant to wander Lordran. They were meant to actually just wander around, but I guess, my guess would be because of pathing issues or something that they don't wander Lordran. But that's pretty cool if they did wander Lordran. That would be a very different situation than them being posted in these specific sections where we see them, you know. I'm gonna run up and stop the guy from closing the gate, but then we're still gonna go through this whole area the way you're supposed to also. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Yep, this guy right here. Oh shit! Never mind. This is how I died. This is definitely how I died. I can't see anything. Yeah, that'll. That was pretty good, huh? And this will be the day that I died. All right, well, new plan. Kill everything. Lucky you. Not so lucky you. Not so lucky me, huh? Alright. So, I have always said in the past that I have found that anytime you burn this guy with that fire, I've ever had him drop his helmet. Well, I'm going to have to say otherwise now, because the other day, for the first time ever, that's not how he died. He didn't die in the fire, but I did throw an alluring skull at it, and then I jumped and stabbed him, and he dropped his helm, and I was thinking, wow, I've never had that happen if he gets burned in the fire. So an alluring skull, a skull with meekly lingering souls, thrown to shatter and spread souls to attract certain types of enemies. Souls are a concentration of life, and the life-starved hollows are lured by its power. Not effective for all enemies, but very effective for this guy. Oh, I was about to drop down there. Well, damn it, dude. I was about to drop down there and stab him, but he moved really quick there. Where's it at? There it is. Go back right there, bro. There we go. I did that and had him drop his helm. Just looking at this, look at the size of this freaking axe. or scythe, or whatever you want to call it. Look at the size of that thing. It is freaking massive. Alright, let me get my souls back. Oh yeah, 20 souls. Oh man, I would have been screwed without that. Okay. And what I've learned from any Souls game in the world, don't chase something that's walking away from you. It is always a trap. As we discussed earlier while in the Undead Burg. It is always a trap. Man, that's nice. I got a Black Knight shield right away. This will be my shield through a lot of the playthrough. I have a feeling I'm going to be fat rolling through most of it, because endurance will end up being one of the last things that I get all the way up there, you know. Endurance is very important for this character so I can fast roll, but you know, that'll probably be on the back burner. I'll at least get up to 40 during this though. Alright. I don't know why I just looked at my stuff. What I meant to look at was a key that I just picked up. Mystery key. The purpose of the key is unknown, but it appears to be a basic prison cell key. Yeah, well, no lore, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. It does kind of explain what it's for if you just accidentally happen to wander across a prison cell that's locked closed. Cough, cough. Some more souls of a lost undead. Don't know why he died up here. You know, I think this place is like a mess hall. Place where the soldiers came to eat, maybe. Because down there, it's full of barrels, you know, possibly full of meat or something. Meat or water or whatever. And then a bunch of tables with like benches at them, kind of like a picnic table. Similar to up here. You got picnic tables everywhere and big barrels. I think it's a mess hall. I think this is where soldiers came to get their grub on. I could be wrong about that, but you know, while I was on top of that Black Knight tower over there, I should have pointed it out, but you can see a lot of the upper Burg from over there. It's kind of cool. I kind of meant to go point it out, but yep. It's because I held up block whenever I hit attack to backstab it. Backstabbing 101. Don't hold block when you go to do it. Holding block definitely prevents you from landing a backstab. Alright. Oh wow. So that's a Balder Knight right there. That's a burned ass looking Balder Knight on the ground. That had a Knight Shield. What's that all about? Knight Shield. This medium metal shield is elegantly carved and painted, although it's thought to have been used by ancient knights of nobility. Its defense capability is similar to other shields. So it's not one of the best shields, basically. Its defense capabilities are no better than most. Yeah, we're going to do this. And then we'll just come back. So I just came back to the tower where the Black Knight was standing, in which from here you can see a lot of cool stuff. So there's the bridge, the burnt ass bridge from Hellkite. Right down here is where he liked to perch himself. If you look over there, that is the upper Burg. In fact, that's the whole boss section right there in the middle. That's where we fought Taurus Demon. He jumped down from there and we fought him all up and down that place. Right in the middle of the screens where the dude kicked down a barrel. There was an archer on that. I got the gold pine resin in that house right there. There's the bonfire room. There's where the merchant's at. Like, it is cool how much you can see from just one spot in this game. There's the Bell of Awakening up there. Inside that church tower. Cool stuff. And we have this leaning tower here. Leaning Tower of Lordran. It's cool stuff. Cool stuff, man. And one thing I've always liked this is one of Miyazaki's favorite swords because of, I guess because of the way it looks and stuff. Look at it. It's got some cool patterns on it, and I don't know. If you take the time to actually look at some of this stuff, some of it's really, really cool looking. Man, one thing I would love in this game is if they, wrong button. If they change the lock-on to like the Bloodborne style lock-on. I was looking at Dark Souls mods for Dark Souls Remastered on PC. I don't know why I came up here. So I was looking for mods just to see what's out there. And that's one of the things is the lock-on. So you don't have a big circle on someone, you just have a little white dot. I was thinking that would be really cool. That would help with immersingness, I guess. I don't know. I know a long time ago, someone made a mod to first person the game, and I tried it, and it kind of sort of worked, other than every once in a while you would see your character anyways. I think that would be another really cool thing. If they even just added it in so you could see the game in first person, I think that would be amazing, wouldn't it? I've thought that about a lot of games. Alright. Look at his cracked ass armor. It's very cracked. His boobies must be growing. And it just can't hold it in. Sorry. So here's the little prick right here that decided he was going to shut the gates on me and get me killed. This is what you get for that, bro. Put my foot on your head so you can smell it. Smell it well. And here we get the basement key, which I actually love the description of this key. This was one of the reasons I decided to start doing a lore through, was this key right here. It opens the narrow passage leading below at the far face of the great bridge in the Undead Burg. The lower Undead Burg is a treacherous place. Don't turn your back on the wily thieves or the wild dogs who serve the Capra demon. That's cool, man. Like, it just straight up said, there's a Capra demon down there. He's got him some dogs, and you got to watch out for them wily thieves. I thought that was really cool. I read that, and then I read, like, the key to the depths. And then I started reading a few other items, and that's what got me wanting to start the lore through. God, that was ridiculous. It's way harder to do when you're talking, by the way. That's one big difference in live commentary and post-commentary. I play way better when I'm not talking about stuff. But I really enjoy doing live commentary. I think a lot of people see it both ways. Some people love live commentary, some people love post-commentary. I prefer to do live commentary because it saves me, you know, an extra hour of recording my voice later. Because that part could take forever. We have a Baronique Knight right there. We're actually going to worry about him in a little bit. Just because I have 3 Estus flasks, if I mess up bad, I could be in trouble. Let's go ahead and continue on our path. So I guess the bridge, like, broke here and they decided, we'll just put some wooden scaffolding in its place. That's freaking cool. There's really cool details that they add. I love details in this game. FromSoft, they love throwing in some cool stuff like that. Wonder what that is. Oh, nice! I will probably actually use that. We'll probably use the longsword. I would actually, on this character, prefer that over... You know what, we'll take on the Baronique Knight. I'd prefer that over a Balder Side Sword on this build, because I don't plan on having any more than 12 decks, so... Balder Side Sword's meant for decks. This thing's meant for quality, really. Where are you going, dude? I'm right here. So you can parry him, but you can't riposte, so if you're gonna parry... Yeah. Yeah, you can parry him, but there's no riposte or backstab on this guy. And he always drops a large Titanite shard. Always. I mean, a Titanite shard. In which, you know, we haven't read any of this. Titanite shard for weapon reinforcement. This is the most common one. Titanite shards are fragments of the legendary slabs. Titanite is etched into weapons to reinforce. Titanite chunk. With the discovery of chunks in Lordran, the race to locate the legendary slabs have begun. Could they be mere myth? Yeah, in other words, it's a very rare part. And twinkling Titanite. Imbued with a particularly powerful energy. After this Titanite was peeled from its slab, it said that it received a special power, but its specific nature is not clear. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's open this without going down, though. Yeah. And I swear I've seen this statue somewhere else. I'm not sure who it's a statue of. I know where I've seen that. I think in the catacombs. I'm pretty sure that same exact statue is where the Dark Moon Seance ring is. We're going to have to remember that. I'll take a look. You know, I've never actually paid much attention to the statue here. I would guess it's a deity holding maybe even another deity. I don't know. In other words, a god or goddess. Let's go ahead and equip the short bow and just handle this punk up here because reasons, I guess. If you pop him in the head, he never actually shoots at you. If you pop him in the body, then you gotta contend with his magic. But you pop him in the head, he just chills. Look at that. So that's the real trick to him. If you don't want to have to roll away from his magic, shoot him in the head, dude. It's like he staggers and then forgets that he just got shot in the head. It's funny. Oh, I can't wait. We got so much to do in this playthrough, and I'm just so excited to do it. For one, I'd love to learn the lore. For two, I don't know. I just love this game, so this is really exciting. Being able to learn more about it, more stuff than I ever knew. And look at that. We now have 2 humanities. There's this hidden counter, and as you're killing enemies and earning souls in each level, if you haven't killed the boss, you're slowly picking up on this counter, and eventually you get a humanity out of the deal. And I think each area there's a chance of 2 or 3 humanities, something like that. But I think this would be a good time to go ahead and reverse hollowing and kindle a fire, because this is a main hub of the game. This bonfire right here is a very importante one. Go out here and talk to our brother from another mother. And yeah, I know it's taken forever for me to get around in this. I've been recording for an hour, and all I've done is gone through the Burg, through the Parish. So that's how it's going to be, unfortunately.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
So instead of doing something about it, he just wants to sit and wait for this gate to open. That's kind of funny. And if you want to see his face, there he is. There's Siegmeyer of Katarina. That's what he looks like. He's not a fat bro. He just wears fat bro armor. In fact, the armor, I've read in an interview that it was one of the first pieces of armor in the game.
Still closed. Still closed.
The person that developed that armor had decided he wanted to make armor that was meant for a very big guy, for a fat guy. And what would that look like? So he made it, and Miyazaki really liked it and decided to put it on Siegmeyer, and actually claimed that he's not fat. That's what the armor looks like in Katarina. So I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. It's going to be an extra long one. I hope you guys like that kind of thing, because I know I do. So stick around, because there is a lot more to come. If you got any tips, tricks, anything about the lore that you want to tell me about, feel free to. I'm not going to be pre-recording every video like I normally do. I'm only going to record one more, and then that'll be it for today. So I hope you guys are enjoying my playthrough. Stick around. There's a lot more to come. Please comment, like, and sub if you haven't. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.